Yes, boys and girls and beer lovers from all around the world, we are back with another episode of the Belgian Beer Maniac. But before we head into today's topic, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that bell button below the video so you stay up to date with all my new uploads. And for those of social media, you can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Alright, so today I'll be reviewing probably one of the most well-known Belgian beer brands in the world, which is none less than Duvel. And I'll be tasting their new 6.66% version for the first time. And I'm actually very curious about this one, since I used to be a very big fan of Duvel Original. For your information, I did kind of grew out of it during the last years because I simply drank it way too much when I was younger. And you all know how that story goes when you first go out when you're like 16, 17, 18 years old. You go out with the mates every weekend. You move from a pils to a proper beer. And Duvel was for me that first proper strong Belgian beer. And I had many weekends of chaotic drunkenness, to say so. Also some very great memories. But it used to be one of my favorites. Did kind of go out of it. Didn't drink any Duvel in the last couple of years. So when I heard this new version was out, I was actually pretty eager to try it and see what the fuss is all about. Because Duvel still has a soft spot in my heart. And so let's get into it. So here's the bottle. And it has a yellow color on the label. The word, the name of Duvel is there, and then the name of the version 6.66%, which is actually funny because the name also matches the alcohol percentage of the beer, which is also 6.66%. And on the back of the bottle, you see some devils dancing around the D symbol. So, and there's also a little bit of wordplay in here, since Duvel is the Flemish slang word for the Dutch word duivel, and duivel translated to English means devil, and the number of the devil is, yes, indeed, it is 666. So, just some thinking on that. And I also have the matching beer glass, which is this one. There's the D on the front and the another glass symbol on the back, if it shows properly. Now the Duvel glass is actually the first tulip-shaped tasting glass at the end of the 1960s, and the glass has been shaped like a wine glass. This way, you can fully pour a 33 centiliter bottle into it. It also became the first one of its kind that was able to do that. The glass was also designed this way so the beer could breathe better, and you would experience the smell and the taste of the beer to its fullest. Do know that Duvel has a lot of variations on this glass, some with some very nice art designs on it, some with I think some limited editions as well. This is just the standard version, which you can get in the supermarket, but do know that they have a lot of variations on this one. So alright, that's the introduction of the Duvel 6.66. So let's open this bad boy and see what it's all about. Wow, the smell is already, I just opened the bottle and I can already smell some, I don't know what it is, but the hops maybe, some citrus. So let's pour this. Ain't that perfect? The bottle is empty and the foam top reaches nicely the top of the glass. Perfect pour, if you ask me. Now, as you can see, the beer has a full blonde color, a very nice white foam top, and yeah, the beer itself has a bit of a shading. I don't know if that's the correct word. If not, please correct me in the comment section below this video. But yeah, it has some blurriness, shading in the beer. So, but that's also because of I don't know the correct word, the bubbles, the fermentation. I think it's the right word. So let's head into the smell. Very refreshing. I can smell some fruit, citrus, I think. Yeah, there's definitely some citrus like lemon or something in it. Maybe also some sweetness like orange. And I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of a hennep field. And you guys probably wonder, like, why would I know how a hennep field smells like? Well, we have a city here, not so far from, and they have like a location that you can visit. It's called Bokreek, and they have like a hennep field there. And hennep is like a variation of the cannabis plant, if I'm not mistaken. So there is like, yeah, the moment you walk through that field, it's, by the way, legal to go there and visit it. So don't think ill of me, but the moment you go through there, there's some a very high scent, and for some reason this beer kind of reminds me to it. But then again, maybe it's because of the hops, because I read this beer has 6 different hops. Yeah, pretty curious why it has this very strong smell, yet refreshing as well. So all right, the moment we all have been waiting for. I haven't drank a Duvel in, I don't know, at least a couple of years. So yeah, pretty excited. Cheers, guys. Soft, very soft. It's very gentle. In comparison with the original Duvel, which is a bit stronger, and the original Duvel is also a lot more bitter than this one. Here, this one is very smooth, gentle. Yeah, and the bitterness is also not that heavy. It's very below the radar. There's definitely some citrus in it. That is for sure. The orange, I'm not quite sure if there's orange or something of sweet, yeah, fruit sugar in it, but I taste something like it because of the extra sweetness. But the citrus is definitely there, or the lemons. I don't know what the correct word is, or if both is the same. Yeah, sometimes I'm just blabbering about, but yeah. Again, correct me if you know it better, so leave a comment. So, let's check. Oh, yeah, it's really. I think that Duvel has conquered my heart again, so I think I'd definitely be drinking this more often. It's very refreshing, very smooth, a very gentle taste. The flavors, there's some, yeah, I don't know, the citrus, the hop, the smell of the hennep, or I don't know if it's is a correct example, but it just reminds me of it. And yeah, the moment you bring the glass to your face, it really has these different aromas, the fruitiness, the hops. It's really well done. So congrats to Duvel for making such a fine beer. Now, for the beer type, it is pretty obvious that this beer goes with the blonde golden beers. Much more to add to that. It is a light, refreshing, fruitful Belgian blonde beer. So yeah, it only fits in the category of the blonde beers. Now, now for those who are interested in the history of the brewery and the origin of the beer, etc., Duvel 6.66% is being brewed by the brewery of Duvel Moortgat, which is located in the township of Breendonk, which is in the province of Antwerp and in the Flemish region of our country. The history of Duvel Moortgat starts in 1871 by Jan Leonard Moortgat and his wife, and many years later, at the beginning of the new century in 1900, the brewery is being joined by their two sons. Then again, some years later, during the First World War in 1918, one of their sons got inspired by the English way of brewing and decided to travel to Scotland to find the best yeast there is, which he managed to do so. And up till today, Duvel Moortgat still brews with the same yeast. So that's pretty crazy that they kept, to their traditional origin. So big ups to that. Yeah, not much later in the same year, in 1918, the First World War came to an end, and the brothers managed to brew their very first beer, which was called Victory Ale, which is kind of fitting since the war has just ended and they come up with this brand new Belgian ale. So yeah, so that was pretty fitting. And then I think eventually in 1923 they changed the name from Victory Ale to Duvel, and it's not this one to make a note. This is of course the new version which is launched this year. So we're talking about the Duvel original that was actually named in 1923. Now, in the years to follow, Duvel Moortgat has added a wide selection on variations to the Duvel line, such as the triple hop, the grain Duvel, and now, since of this year, also the 6.66% version, which was launched to celebrate their 150th anniversary of Duvel Moortgat. So congratulations to that, and cheers! And this really is the beer to celebrate something like that, because wow, if you can get this in your local supermarket and you are a fan of Duvel and are the same like me, that you kind of grew tired of it, I would really suggest to try this, just out of curiosity like I did, and I promise you, you won't be sorry, because yeah, like I said before, I think Duvel has just conquered my heart again. So cheers. Now, for those who would like to read the full history about Duvel Moortgat, I've included their website below in the description, and I've also included a link to Beer Tourism, which has a very detailed history written down there as well, which you can read. And for those who would like to visit Duvel Moortgat, it is possible. You can make an appointment also through their website. So now we are reaching the awards and my personal rating. I did find out that Duvel 6.66% has already won one golden award this year, which is actually pretty impressive, especially since this beer only exists since February 2021. So in less than 2.5 months, they've already won a gold award at the Le Concours International de Lyon in France, if I say that correctly. For my French viewers, I would say correct me, but yeah, you can't leave a voice message in the comments. So yeah, I'm sorry that my French is a bit rusty. I'm a bad Flemish person in that regard. But yeah, so they won 1 golden medal already, so pretty impressive, and congrats to that. Now for my personal rating, I have to do the calculation again, so let's put on the math machine and cheers. Oh. It is so refreshing. Like, seriously, it is, yeah. I'm speechless. You can see it. I'm truly speechless because wow, this really is something amazing. I mean, for a beer of 6.66%, the bitterness is really not that strong. It's very smooth. It is. It almost feels like you're drinking a soda, but then with yeah, the taste of hops. But the citrus really makes it yeah, kind of feel that you're drinking a soda. I'm really not aware of the alcohol or the bitterness or the yeah, the fermentation and so on. So yeah, again, I think if I would give this beer a point, which I hate to do, but then it gives you guys a better view on how much I like a beer or not. I think I would give this a 8.25 to 10. Definitely. I think the original Duvel, and I don't want to speak ill because it does have a lot of memories for me. But I think at this moment the original Duvel would get from me a 6.5 to 10, maybe at the most, because yeah, like I said, I just grew tired of it because I drink it so much, and this is very refreshing, especially for a first time. Wow, well done, Duvel. Now, if you, my trusty viewers, have already had the chance to taste this beer, please let me know in the comment section what you think about this and perhaps your personal rating, so I can compare what my viewers think of the beer in comparison with my own rating. Now, for those who have enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, leave a comment in the comment section, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the bell button so you stay up to date with all my new uploads. And yeah, you can also follow me on Instagram and on Facebook for funny photos with beer. And so far so good. Thank you all for watching. Cheers, guys.